and welcome back to Marysvale, Utah for day 2 of our first ever Southwest Can-Am Maverick Trail meet here on the Paiute Trail. Today's ride's about 67 miles. Ends up being a fairly long day. This is, I think, one of the longest days that I had planned, but really turned out to be fantastic. But the route's pretty simple. Got a couple of 50-inch trails we're going to do today, but we are heading out of Marysvale, going east on the 02. We are going to grab Trail 24 and take it all the way over to Monroe. Now, just before we get to the town of Monroe, we're going to turn up and go up Trail 65, which is a 50-inch trail. Really fantastic trail. Goes all the way up to where it meets Trail 78. We're going to take 78 across the top for a little ways. We're even going to swing up to Monroe Peak, take a little pit stop up there. Monroe Peak's really beautiful, just almost a 360-degree view from up there. We come back down, continue on 78, and we're going to cut off a little bit east on Trail 44 until we hit Trail 89, and we are going to do the full length of the 50-inch trail, Trail 89, one of our absolute favorites. We want everybody to see this trail. At the end of Trail 89, we'll meet up with the 01 again, continue south until it hits the 02. We'll take the 02 and the usual trip back into town, the 02, 35, 37, all that back into town. Can't wait for everyone to see what the Paiute Trail has in store for them today. Now, we have been on Trail 65 for a minute. It's pretty much roads up to this point. This is where the 50-inch section of Trail 65 begins. It's a good place to stop and regroup, and it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get to right here. It's just a good place to stretch your legs and regroup. 65 is one of our favorite trails. It really is not difficult, but it is just uphill the entire way. I just tell people again, put it in low, put it in four-wheel drive, sit back, relax, and enjoy the climb. Trail 65. There's a little picnic table here in the trees. It's another good place to just kind of regroup. And we love that climb. It's like I said, it is not difficult. It is just a long uphill, really neat climb. Really, the only sad part about this trail is there are some amazing views, but they are all behind you, so you have to remember to turn around to look at the views, and there are some pretty great views as you climb up out of the valley. Yeah, we're going to just squeak through the other end of this little 50-inch gate here onto Trail 78 and hang a right, and we're going to follow 78 all the way up the mountain until we get to the turnoff, which is also, I believe, Trail 78. There's a turnoff and a nice big sign that tells you where Monroe Peak is from up there. But anyway, that's the next step. And of course the battery in the video camera dies as soon as we get to the top. But we got lots of pictures. Thanks, Birgit, for taking lots of pictures. Yeah, I tell everyone, if you're in this part of the Paiute Trail in this area, make the short little drive up to the top of Monroe Peak. It's really fantastic up here. It's almost a 360 view. I mean, it's probably a 290-degree view up the mountains and the valleys all around. It's just spectacular up here. We ended up pulling down off the summit just a little bit and parked on the side and just decided to sit and eat our lunch up here just so that we didn't really have to stop again. We're going to work our way back down off of Monroe Peak onto the 78 again, and we'll just follow the 78 for a little while until it cuts off to Trail 44. We'll sneak east on Trail 44, and we are still looking for Trail 89. That is another one of the big highlights of the days. Trail 89, one of our favorites. This is the very top end of Trail 89. We're taking it from, we're heading north to south. We just wanted to stop here for a minute to regroup, make sure everyone was together. There were a lot of turns and just a lot of random roads between the bottom of Monroe Peak and here, so we just kind of wanted to make sure everybody made it to here. And off we go. Trail 89, like I've said, this is one of our favorite trails on the Paiute. We're just happy for everyone to see it. Oh, I love this trail. Love this trail.
Daylight on the horizon, shining back at me, makes me think of my baby coming home to me. Down the riverside flowing, she's still there. I can't see where she's going, but I hope it's near. Life ain't what it seems. There's still a part of me that's trying. Come lay on my chest. You can find a little rest from hiding. Don't let this go. Don't let it fall away. Don't worry, we'll take it slow. Just don't let go. Don't let go. Daydreams falling like raindrops on the snow. Making plans, all I ever have dreamt of, falling through my hands. Life ain't what it seems. There's still a part of me that's fighting. Come lay on my chest. You can find a little rest from hiding. Don't let this go. Don't let it fall away. Don't worry, we'll take it slow. Just don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let this go. Don't let it fall away. Don't worry, we'll take it slow. Just don't let go. Just don't let go.
This is about the middle of Trail 89. You can see where Trail 87 forks over there to the left. We are actually going to do Trail 87 tomorrow, so stay tuned to the next video for that. Crossing the boardwalk, and now things go from open, kind of burned area to more tight woods, we thought. At some point between this year and last year, I don't know, this section of Trail 89 burned pretty good. This was kind of a shock to us. We didn't know. We didn't go on this trail in 2023 when we were here because we were over in the Tushers. So I don't know when this fire actually happened. If somebody knows, let me know. But it was really heartbreaking. It used to be a really tight wooded section, and now it's just burnt. It's just sad. But anyway, bottom half of Trail 89.
was round the corner, forever young.
So that's it of Trail 89, and I love that trail, and I really enjoyed, you know, putting together the video and kind of reliving that day again. I just love it. And you know, to be honest, we were maybe a little bit late. We should have done this a week sooner, but there were some events, some other things going on in town that I didn't want to interfere with, and so I had to book it on this week. So you can see there are a lot of the trees have already lost the leaves, but there were still plenty there. But yeah, I mean, it would have been better if we'd have showed up a week early, but we still did okay. But yeah, from here we're just gonna jump on the 01 and head south until we hit the 02, and then we're just gonna take the 02 essentially back into town. And you saw most of the ride back into town in the last video, and I mean, I'll show you a little bit of it, but I'll spare you the most of it. But anyway, a lot of you asked in the last video, and I totally forgot to mention that we are staying in South 40 RV Park, and this is just a good time to thank them for allowing this group to stay. I mean, if you have a big group like we had, South 40 is kind of the place to do it. It's just, their spots are huge. The park is huge. I mean, they can just accommodate a ton of people. But I never really said thank you to them, and man, they were just very accommodating and very friendly, and just a great place to stay, and we all had a really great time. But yeah, that's part 2. Got a couple more parts coming, some really good stuff. Tomorrow we're going to take everybody up the Barney Lake Trail. Yeah, it was a great day, and everyone really enjoyed it. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching, and we will see you on the trails.